What's up, YouTube? I'm back. It's Hoover29, aka Gunpowder Residue. See, got it in that time. I knew I was gonna work my way around it some kind of way. Today we have a special feature. My brother is in town and he brought over the gun he recently bought. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, and I think I may have posted it on my Instagram as well, you guys can see I posted pictures of it. But he is the proud owner, excuse me, of a FNS 40, but company of course is FN, Fabrique Nationale. And he brought it over. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to shoot it, so I don't have any video of the gun in action. But I can do an open box review of it. Seems like a pretty cool gun. I like the things that FN brought with the package, and I guess we can go ahead and get to that. First of all, I want to start out with, you know, I've dabbed with Taurus, Ruger, things like that. And one thing I noticed, FN really stepped up their presentation. Taurus, when you buy Taurus, most of them anyways, you don't get a box nearly this big. You know, they don't put a lot of presentation into their box, their cases or anything like that. You don't get a big logo. It's not as big as this, so it's not roomy. You just kind of got a gun crammed inside a plastic case. But FN kind of stepped up a little bit, made the box nice and neat. Really something that they did really well as far as presentation. But let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Again, this is a 40 cal FN Fabrique Nationale. And I was telling you, I think Ruger's the same way. Ruger doesn't really have like great presentation boxes. I mean, I guess the obvious thing is the gun, but some people don't really have great presentation. That's one thing I look forward to whenever I get a good gun. And when I seen this, I was like, wow, they really did a good job in packing this gun and just giving you the amenities. Before we get to the obvious, let's start out with the two magazines here. You have, what is this, 14 round? You come with two 14 round magazines, but it's not really two. Well, I say two, but two extra, I should say, because it comes, can't even talk right now. It comes with one as well. So here you have another magazine. So that's three magazines, guys. That's three magazines that FN packs with this gun. Most guns only come with one magazine and an extra. So I guess you can say two. But three total magazines with the gun is completely awesome to me, because as you all know, you can't have more than enough magazines. And like I said, before we get to the gun, here's another thing I want to mention. You have a back strap, an extra back strap. Now my Ruger SR22 did come with an extra back strap or sleeve that you could put over handle. If you have big hands, small hands, this is basically goes over the back of the gun to compensate, you know, bigger or smaller hands, depending on which one you have. So that's another great addition. And as you can see, this case is made very well. This is like a plasticky rubber type molding feeling here. It feels pretty good. Everything else I've received has been pretty much styrofoam. Like all this would be styrofoam, and you know, people just don't really put great presentation in some guns. And FN has really stepped up the game inside presentation. All right, let's get right to it. First, we all know this gun is not loaded. Just for some people that may want to think it is, but safety first always here. And we do not have a loaded gun. Gun has a very great feel to it. This actually feels a lot like the Taurus PT 24/7 Pro, I think it was called, the one I had. So it kind of got a similar feel, except for the stock here. Or I shouldn't say the stock, the handle. You have a grip. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but you have a kind of indented grip there with the FN logo on, of course, and it feels very good in the hand. I mean, it feels gorgeous in the hand. I can't get my camera right here, but has a very good grip on it. Nice feel. Taurus had rubber grips on there, and over time the grips would kind of deteriorate, so the rubber would, you know, peel and do all that stuff, and it wasn't a good feeling after you own the gun for maybe 2 years or so. But you got a nice plastic polymer here with nice indentions in there, so it really gives you a great feel. You can feel it on the back strap as well. Back strap has the same thing. So it's really a good feeling. Another thing I like about the way FN made this gun, most guns will have the serial number somewhere on the slide. So when you're doing videos, sometimes people like to cover up the serial numbers. I kind of do some videos, some other videos I don't worry about it. But on the bottom of this gun, where I'm covering up with my hand, and I don't know what my lighting is looking like, so I don't know if you guys can really see that, but the serial number is basically on the bottom side of the gun. So when you're making a video, if you're doing anything, you're taking pictures or anything, you don't have your serial number just sitting out there for the whole world to see. So that's real cool. Serial numbers on the bottom. Of course, it comes with the rail on the bottom as well. And I think my light is kind of bad, y'all. So I hope you guys can work with me for a while. I really don't know how to get that maybe a little better. I don't know. But it has a rail on it, which is very cool. You can put your dot on there if you need to. This gun is fully ambidextrous. Well, not fully ambidextrous, but ambidextrous enough for a right hand or a left hand person. You have your rack here. You got your safety on both sides. You got the trigger release, both sides as well. And like I said, this is just a great feeling gun. I wish I could shoot it because I know it's just going to shoot great. FN always has good products. And I'm quite sure this gun just feels almost like a Glock, if not better. One thing you guys know, I really don't like Glock, but I will admit they do make nice shooting guns. I'm not a fan of Glock, but they do make great products. So I would be willing to bet this gun shoots almost just like a Glock. And you have your safety trigger. I'm not a big fan of the safeties on the trigger like these because sometimes you get a different feel, and you can see how that kind of breaks right there when you're pulling the trigger. I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer a normal trigger through and through. I don't really like the safety triggers. And if you guys have like Springfields, sometimes Springfield, they make theirs with the little notch in there that actually goes into the trigger mesh, like it has to be flush before the trigger can be pulled and things like that. But all in all, it's a good gun. I like it. Has a nice little trigger squeeze on it. I think this is a single action trigger, if I'm not mistaken. It's not a single double, which most of the guns I kind of like. I like a single double because I still like to get a second pull. You know, if I get a malfunction, you can't do that with this unless you cock it back. Then you get, you know, just a one pull. So yeah, not really too much a big fan of that feature, but all in all, I mean, it's a pretty cool gun. You got nice sights on it. Some of you guys probably would go for night sights on it, but you got nice big circles on there. Nice front sight so you can see it. I would rather go night sights, but at the same time, I mean, that's a really, really, really good sight right there. Nice little dot. And like I said, I bet this thing just awesome, man. I bet it shoots awesome. But yeah, that's the gun. I'm not gonna break it down, take it down. I'll let my brother do all that. Don't want to touch anything that he's already gotten in place or whatnot. But basically, this is the FNS 40 made by FN. Great gun, produced in Vicksburg, Virginia. I guess or FN has one of their plants or whatever. But this is a quick review of this gun, and like I said, I wish I could get this gun out to shoot it, but maybe next time. But like I said, I was really pleased with the presentation of this gun, guys. Really great. 3 magazines, nice box, ambidextrous gun. Like I said, I don't really care for the safeties on the trigger, but this seems like a really, really great gun to shoot. So FN kind of won me over. I don't know if I'll be getting an FN pistol anytime soon, but when I do, or if I do, just spilled my bullets. But if I do, this will probably be the gun that I would go for to have another 40 cal in the collection. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you like, hope you subscribe as I get my speech correct today. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Got some interesting things coming in. If you guys been following me on Twitter, you kind of know the stuff that I have in. Hopefully I'll get that on video soon. I should start right now, but I'm probably not. But thank you again for watching the video. Hope you like, hope you subscribe. And if you're there, can't talk today, geez, I swear. If there are any questions that you guys have today about this gun or anything else you guys see on my channel, hey, drop me a message. Drop me a message on Twitter. Drop me something on Instagram. I'll be sure to get back to you. All right, guys. Hope you have a nice day. Talk to you later. See ya. Gunpowder residue, gunshots. Gunpowder residue.